I don't worry too much about like how defenses are gonna play us or me individually, because I know the next guys or the next group of receivers that are on the field with me are gonna do their part, and they're gonna ball.
What's it been like to get to know over the summer, especially because that's such a big time for quarterbacks and receivers?
Right.
A new quarterback. What's it like to get to know Jalen and see, adjust to his throws and things like that?
Obviously, it's been different. There's been a lot of work, I can say that, to say the least, but for the most part, I just feel like it's going to be very beneficial. We put in a lot of extra time, me and Tanner, me and Spencer, just been constant grind all summer. But as for Jalen aspect, I feel like he's trying to better himself, silence all critics, and just be the best person he could be himself.
Mm-hmm. Has he faced any specific challenges coming in? Kind of a short notice. It wasn't like
Right.
he had the red shirt or, like Kyler did or like Baker did. He
Right.
comes in and he's kind of drinking through a fire hose with all
Right.
the information he's getting, and as well as learning you guys' relationships with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I won't say it's necessarily challenges, but I feel like if any would be trying to learn a playbook in the tradition that we have here. Obviously, it's different from the Big 12 and the SEC, which is where he came from. But I feel like the guy, he's a hard worker, so our challenges are getting pushed to the side, and he's just taking it one day at a time.
Simple as that.
So I wouldn't say it's really any challenges, honestly.
Okay. I was thinking about the freshman wide receivers. I was trying to get a question to Lincoln about it, but now that we're a month away from the season, training camp is right here.
Mm-hmm.
They've been here for a while. What's the expectations for those guys, for the freshman wide receivers to come in? Because there's so many guys who are experienced. You've got guys who have made plays. You've got third down receivers.
Right.
You've got touchdown catch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's played, and yet you got three freshmen coming in with sky-high expectations.
Come in ready to dominate. Like I said, they just gotta have the next man up mentality. They never know when the number's gonna be called, so just always be ready. That's all I can tell them.
And there's no, can you tell at this stage, is anybody ahead or is anybody advanced? Maybe they came from a more advanced high school program or anything like that?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that, because if you can ball, you can ball. A lot of guys came in with obviously more experience than others, but I wouldn't necessarily just say that any of them are ahead of each other. They're all taking it one day at a time as well.
Yeah,
They have a lot to take in, more so than I feel like. Them and Jalen, I feel like, have the most to take in because they have to learn a lot in such a short period of time.
Right. I don't know that it's ever happened before. 3 5-star wide receivers
Right.
or
I don't think
whatever come in at the same time, same class. Have you been impressed by, I don't know, their ability, their work ethic, their focus, whatever it is that made them those
Oh yeah,
great
most
prospects?
definitely. They all can go. They also all want to get better. They all want to better each other. They compete with each other. They compete within themselves, and that's all you can ask out of a young guys actually. You can see that they want to be great. They want to be next up. It's just a lot of wants they want, and me as an older guy to them or their mentor is actually kind of like, it's a great thing to see.
Thank you.
No problem.
So you talked about silencing your haters or doubters. I'm not sure what word you use, but I mean, for some of the stuff that is thrown around about youth football, I'm guessing you see that on social media and maybe not keep up with it actively, but is that just something you all are cognizant of?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We see all the hatred, or not hatred, just bad things that we see on the internet about us. We take note of it, most definitely, but we don't really pay too much attention of it. I don't know how many. I mean, obviously we haven't won a playoff game the last 2 years, so I feel like they use that and run with it. So it's just, we just gotta we working on what we doing inside this facility. We can only control what we control. People are gonna say whatever they're gonna say in the end. So why not just give them the best thing they can say about us?